Howdy do y'all, this is John and today we are talking about Roleplay, a movie out on Amazon Prime Video right now. And in Roleplay it deals with this married couple, one of whom is an assassin, and after this attempt at roleplay between the two, they end up finding themselves being the target of an international, probably terror group, or maybe it's a government group, I don't know. I don't think they explain properly what this group is. Are they the government or are they a terror group? I don't know. But the wife used to be a part of this group, and now they're in some trouble. Okay, so it's getting started. First and foremost, what I liked about the movie, there really isn't a lot. Bill Nighy has a glorified cameo in it. And, you know, yeah, he's really good in this glorified cameo, but that could have been literally anybody. But it is nice to see him in a role. But other than him, though, the only actor that actually had a pretty decent performance was David Oyelowo. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. He played Martin Luther King Jr. in Selma and did an extremely good job in that movie. And here, though, he seems to be the only other actor actually doing a good job, and probably the only one actually enjoying himself while they were making the film. Because the lead in this movie, his character's wife, played by Kaley Cuoco, Kaley doesn't do a very good job. It just felt like she was phoning it in throughout the whole movie. Like she was not interested in what was going on at all. And it's like that with literally every other actor in the movie. They felt disinterested and they just wanted to move on. Another thing, how is the story? It's terrible. Think of this. Think of True Lies meets Mr. and Mrs. Smith meets some other random spy assassin movie, and you've got this film. Holy crap, that Mr. and Mrs. Smith reference really took it back to my childhood. Anyway, before I get off topic again, this movie has a lot of elements of much better spy-related romances or comedies that it really kind of prevented them from telling a good story. Another thing worth mentioning, the main character, I forget her name, she's not very good. She's not a compelling hero. She's not a compelling main character at all. You know nothing about her except she's a skilled assassin. That is it. And she doesn't even come across as very good because it doesn't even look like Kaley Cuoco is fighting properly. They use a lot of fast cut edits, and unfortunately, oh boy, not only does it look terrible, but you get the sense that it may not actually be Kaley doing the fighting. Speaking of the fight scenes, they're terrible. There's no excitement going on, there's no adrenaline rush, and they're just shot, they're just filmed just poorly. Guys, in the end, Roleplay, it's really bad. It's really bad. There's very little I can think of that I enjoyed about the film. It's just simply another really bad romance-related action comedy that completely misses the mark on what all three of those are. I am going to give Roleplay a 2. Well, that's all the time I have for today. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Please also subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, please remember, the Badetsky will return.